Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn lesson 6, measurement of physical quantities. So let us see what is physical quantity. Physical quantities are quantities such as mass, weight, distance, speed, temperature, volume, etc. Here are few examples. Weight of fruits, temperature of body, volume of liquid. So here weight, temperature, volume, these are the physical quantities. A value and a unit are used to express the magnitude of the physical quantity. Here we can consider another example. Swarali walks 2 kilometers every day. Here 2 is the value and kilometer is the unit used to express magnitude of the distance, which is a physical quantity. Let us see another example. You must have heard that generally, in weather forecast, it is said that today's temperature is 27 degrees Celsius. So, 27 is the value, and degrees Celsius is the unit used to express the magnitude of the temperature, which is a physical quantity. Now, let us see what are the types of physical quantities. There are two types of physical quantities. First is scalar quantity, and another one is vector quantity. A quantity that can be completely expressed by its magnitude alone is called as scalar quantity. A quantity that is completely expressed only when magnitude and direction both are given, it is called as vector quantity. Let us see what are the examples of scalar quantities. Distance, area, mass, temperature, time, speed. These are the types of or these are the examples of scalar quantity. Displacement, velocity, weight, these are the examples of vector quantities. Now let us see the difference between mass and weight. The amount of matter present in substance is called as mass, whereas the gravitational force that acts on mass of the substance is called as weight of that substance. Mass is the qualitative measure of inertia of the object, and hence it is the scalar quantity, whereas weight is the gravitational force by which the earth attracts the objects towards its center, and hence it is the vector quantity. Mass is same at every place on the earth, whereas weight is different at different places on the earth. Kilogram, gram, these are the units of mass, whereas Newton is the unit of weight. Now let us look into the standardized measurements. For accurate and standard measurement, every physical quantity is measured in a standard and specific unit. Example, meter is the specified unit for measuring length. Now let us see what are fundamental quantities. The quantity for which the standardized units can be decided are called as fundamental quantities. Example, length and time. Now let us say international system of units. An international system of units based on the seven fundamental units is called as System International. It is generally denoted by capital SI. It is currently used all over the world. It is also called as a metric system. Meter, kilogram, second. These are few System International units. Now, let us have a look over the importance of the accurate measurement. The accuracy of measurement depends upon its purpose. Thus, an appropriate device must be used for the measurement. Measurement of the substances that are precious, of great importance, and used in the small quantities is done meticulously and accurately. Due to advancements in technology devices that measure very small magnitudes of quantities, accurate measurement has become easy to achieve. Now let us look into the major causes of error in measurement. Error generally occurs if appropriate device is not used. If device is not used properly, error do occur in measurement. Thus, it is very important to eliminate the causes of error in measurement. Thank you.